get it, y'all. Yes, sir. I'm excited. This is Dre with the Real Uncomfortable Conversation Podcast. I'm excited, y'all. Today is the first time I get to interact with you guys, so I'm excited. I really like the setup that I got going on. I'm able to interact with y'all. Just getting my little stuff set up, behind the scenes is really exciting. I thought I was too cool for school, so I'm wearing the shades, just switching it up, just switching it up. So I'm excited to be where I'm at, and we're going to keep pushing, y'all. We're going to keep delivering this situation, okay? So, check in. Everybody come through, come check in, listen to what we talking about. That's how we're going to do it, okay? So, feelings check, y'all. How y'all day going? How was y'all day? How what we do? We start feelings check. How you feeling today? I think that's important to really be tapping into people's feelings. I know for me, when I do deal with people, I tend to ask them how their day going. So once I know when their day going, then I'm able to, deal with them accordingly. I think that's important to ask people. If you deal with me, I often will ask you, hey, how's your day going? That's very important to be checking on people's days. But anyways, y'all, today was definitely a challenging day for me. I didn't have to work in the morning. I didn't have to train in the morning, so that was pretty exciting. But it's wild because every time I feel like, hey, I ain't got to work in the morning, I end up still having to do a lot, that I had to take care of, So I was having some car trouble today, and I was like going back and forth, and I'm like, sheesh, man, this is no joke. Y'all know when y'all kind of go through them car issues and you got to get all the stuff fixed that you've been neglecting. I kind of went through that today. So it was pretty exciting. But got my patience got challenged today. I had to say the right things and speak to the right people. So it was a lot of challenging for me today. I went through a lot today. So I'm pretty excited, about, what we got going on, y'all. I'm really excited about this. It taught me a lot, to have to come and be patient. Anybody can connect with me with getting your car fixed or having to sit in something that you feel like you can't really control. It could be definitely challenging. And I'll say this: it was perfect because the thing that I'm working on now the most is making sure that when situations happen that I can't control, I just worry about controlling myself and how I deal with the situation. That's very important. To be making sure that if you can't control the situation, just make sure that you control yourself. That's very important. I'm challenging myself to learn how to do that, to practice the things that I need to challenge myself to practice. It can be tough. One of them is being patient. I'm talking about some of the mechanics giving me the run around, go to this place, go to that place. I'm like, hey, I just left this place. What's up? Y'all got me going this way, then y'all got me going that way. And, so I had to kind of keep my cool today, and I'm excited. I want to start by talking about, being patient and how important it is to not lose your cool, because in the midst of me going back and forth, I end up needing to come back to them. They messed up, and then I had to come back to them. But when they messed up, if I would have been all, nah, you told me to go to this place, that place, it would have threw my whole day off, So back to how your day was. My day was definitely challenging. But at the end of the day, I held my ground. I said the right things. I controlled myself, and I end up getting some things taken care of that I needed to take care of in an efficient manner. So I'm excited about that. That's one thing that's really hard for me. I tend to, when I can't control a situation, I tend to get up a little upset. So I'm learning how to challenge myself to be uncomfortable, because I definitely had a real uncomfortable conversation with some of the mechanics. I was like, this ain't making sense. You told me to go here, well, now I'm going here. But anyways, I'm chit-chatting about that, I think it was cool. Another cool thing, about the situation and about how my day went, I like to challenge people to say, hey, look, I'm a business owner. And when you own your own business, you have to be aware of, problems. And when I woke up this morning, and I bumped into this problem and that problem, I said, hey, you know what? This is an opportunity for me to practice, patience, practice controlling myself, and practice finding the problems. As a business owner, you need to be making sure that you are finding problems. It might sound silly. Your job is to find the problems before they find you. All right, so it was cool to be, finding the problems before I found them. I just kept my cool. I was like, dag, another problem, but in the meantime, you still got to keep it cool. Keep you cool, y'all. Keep y'all cool. I think that's really important. I think it took a toll a little bit. I had to get myself together because I still had to train later. I was off in the morning, but then I had to train later and I had to get myself together. I was like, hey, look, don't take the stress of the things that I've been doing today and convert them to, my business with training. So I had to literally get myself together before I started training because I was so upset. I was like, hey, right now I need to make sure I'm practicing, keeping my business and my personal life separate, because if what I got going on personally, sometimes if I don't practice separating the two, when I come to train, I start training people, it's like, you could tell I'm not as energized as I'm used to, or, it's just I'm less connected to my clients. So I'm learning to, and I would say that people should do this as well. Control your personal life and your business life. Make sure you have balance. Don't let your business life spill into your personal life, and don't let your personal life spill into your business life. I've definitely felt victim of that, of letting my personal life sometimes get the best of me in my business, and vice versa. Sometimes I've been so busy with the gym that, I'm having a hard time coming home, stuff like that. So, I'm just encouraging everybody, make sure that you stay on the float. Make sure you're keeping your energy clean. That's another thing, keeping that energy clean. It's important to keep your energy clean. Don't let people around you just be, keep dumping the negative vibes around you. Sometimes you gotta understand to listen, but at the same time, don't carry unwanted energy your way. I was going through all this, y'all. Honestly, the stuff that I'm talking about, I was like, I can't wait to talk tonight. Everything that I've been experiencing, everything I'm learning, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come to my podcast and I'm gonna talk about the situation. So and it's a blessing because this podcast is even teaching me how to step out of the box. So I'm excited about that. Sometimes you got to have that real uncomfortable conversation and step out of the box. Talk about those things that you don't want to talk about. It'd be like that, but guess what? It's going to make you a better person. I've been telling a lot of people about the podcast to tune in, and a lot of people have been intrigued. And I talk about this all the time. Many people can debate. Many people can just chit-chat. You understand what I'm saying? For hours. But can you effectively listen, hear, and understand? And that's what I'm saying. So that's what we pitching here. We want to listen, we want to understand, and we want to hear. So I'm excited about that. And I opened up the board a little bit. So if anybody, want to talk or anybody has something to say, feel free. Like I said, I'm opening it up, to be able to connect with my viewers. I know it's one of my first times doing this, but guess what? You got to keep, I got a little discouraged a little bit. I was like, yeah, man, it's just the beginning and, my podcast. And sometimes, sometimes we get discouraged for no reason in the beginning. Everything start up, little, and then it builds. I'm like, sometimes we expect everything to happen like overnight, and that's not how it goes. You got to put some, effort. You got to build this thing. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be starting off. This is the foundation. You understand what I'm saying? This is the foundation of the Real Uncomfortable Conversation podcast. That's how we move it. Set that foundation. When you set that foundation, then you're going to be able to set a nice, strong house for this situation. This podcast will definitely shine and touch many people and affect many people's lives in a positive manner. So I'm excited about that. Y'all make sure y'all keep telling everybody. The Real Uncomfortable Podcast, I'm posting. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Definitely getting them subscriptions up. I keep pumping this content. It's definitely encouraging for me to, challenge myself to come up here. And it's cool because eventually, really soon, I'm going to have some guest speakers with me to kind of mellow and, balance some of the things that I want to talk about up here. I definitely want to have multiple people's perspective so I can be able to balance and understand that everybody that will come up here will not have all the answers. You know, we will have opportunity where we be interacting, and we will, ask some questions. Let's put the people in the red, and the people that's on the couch, let's put them in the hot seat. Let's ask them questions. Let's challenge them to step out of the box and understand. Or me, I'm cool with that too. Anybody that knows me know that I get down like that. I love to challenge myself to understand people on a different level. That's important. I want to set up this podcast so that I can teach more people how to step out of the box and understand. So I'm putting the energy here early. This is what this podcast is about. This is what this podcast will deliver. It will be a template to teach people how to say, you know what? I definitely disagree with that. That's a big fact. But at the end of the day, let me challenge myself to understand how you think. And I think that's most important. When more people do that, then a lot of things change. A lot of things change. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited. That's the situation that we say all the time. I'm excited about that. Y'all. So that's how we go. I'm getting a little thirsty. So we're going to hey, y'all, I got something cool to show y'all real quick, okay? Y'all know we're going into every part of the podcast. I always have like a promotion part. All right. So look, y'all, this is a cool thing. I've been upgrading on my water intake. So I know people got so many different types of water that they drink. Sometimes I go to I'll be out drinking Deer Park and people are like, oh my God, Deer Park is I'll be like, okay, everybody got their preference. I'm not saying nobody's right or wrong. I just like Deer Park because it tastes good, But look, this is where it's at, y'all. Y'all not hip. Y'all got to grab one of these joints right here. So it's cool. I actually had a client give me one of them. So I can increase my water take. So what you do is you buy these little pieces in the mail. They send them to you. This piece right here converts my average water into like electrolyte flavored water. So it gives me energy. So I'll drink one before and I'll drink one like during. And it's real simple. It's just this little interchangeable piece right here with the different flavors. And it's simple, y'all. Take the joint off right here. Bust your cap open. It's really simple, y'all. And it tastes so good. I'm telling you, I'll be drinking these joints all day, and it helps me increase my let me put this down. Help me increase my body, my my water intake. How much water are y'all drinking? That's another thing. How much water are you guys drinking? It's important. You make sure you're hydrating your body. Definitely want to be cleaning your system out and making sure you're flushing your system. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Y'all pop the joint right here, twist the joint. It has the little part right here where you could change how heavy you want it. Like you can make the flavor a lot more potent. So it's a cool thing, y'all. So y'all check this out. It's called CIRKUL. Go check it out. Yeah. But anyways, back to the podcast, y'all. So we're gonna be definitely delivering. My goal is to be pumping at least two podcast sessions a day. A week. You know what I mean? To keep giving y'all content. I definitely encouraging everyone to tune in, and I'm thankful for all the encouragement that I'm getting. A lot of people have been encouraging, so I'm really excited about this. Like I said, this is only the beginning, and we're just gonna keep pushing. Oh, another thing, big shout out to my man, Chef Francis. Y'all already know the count. I got one of his t-shirts on today. My man is a banging cook. My man can cook his butt off. Y'all go check him out. Got the merchandise, got the t-shirts. Chef Francis III. Y'all go check his food truck out. You know what's cool? Hey, this is the cool thing about it, right? When I started my business with Chasing Results, he started his food truck, right? So we made this deal. We say whoever touched $1 million first has to give the other person $100,000. We got this challenge. $100,000 is a lot of money, y'all. So that's how we're gonna do it. Chef Francis, he doing a good job. We started our business around the same time. I come and wear his brand. Y'all go check him out. Chef Francis III. Go check him out, y'all. Banging food. I'm telling you, his hot dogs, 100. If y'all don't believe me, go holler at him. Tell him Dre with Chasing Results and the Real Podcast sent you. We got you. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get you right. So, but yeah, enough of that, y'all. Y'all keep tuning in, y'all. Y'all keep tuning in. Interactions, that's going to be able to help me, to give you guys what y'all looking for, So I'm excited about that. Big shout out to my man. Come on, too. My man, I'm excited about this, man. I'm going to definitely have some more interactions with different people. But Big shout out to my man, too. You were the first person to interact, too. What's up, big dog? So I'm excited about that. I wanted to give a shout out to whoever was the first person to interact on the Real Uncomfortable Conversation. How real is it? I was thinking about this, y'all. I had a lot of people have uncomfortable conversations, and I was watching. I said, you know what? They having uncomfortable conversations, but I want mine to be real. I want mine to be real. And no disrespect to the other uncomfortable conversations people might have, but this one is real. This is a real uncomfortable conversation. And what I mean by that, like, we're not able to debate up here. That's why it's real. You can't debate. I have to challenge you to understand why a person thinks that way, not convince them that they should think another way. That's not what this podcast is about. This is the real uncomfortable conversation. That's how we moving, y'all. That's what I'm saying. So if you're not on that type of time, this ain't for you. It ain't for you. You know, so I'm excited about that, y'all. Y'all can ask. Right now, we about to open up the lines. If anybody want to tag in, you know, and interact, ask me some questions, anything like that, that's how we doing. What's up, sis? You see me? I'm excited about the interactions, y'all. What's up, sis? This is my sister right here supporting me. So I'm really excited, man. I am so excited. Y'all ask any questions that y'all want to ask, and you guys could tap in. Just some encouragement, or you guys got any questions, we can go from there. So I'm excited about this, y'all. What's up, man? My family tuning in. Piggybacking off my family, all the things that I do this for my family. I want to set myself up to work really hard for my last name instead of my first name. So, when my family tunes in, it means a lot, because realistically, that's who I do it for. I do it for my family. I work really hard for my last name, That's my goal. My goal is to work hard for my last name and not my first. So I'm excited about that, y'all. I'm really excited. And like I said, what I'm pitching now, right? When I do this thing, y'all, I need y'all to be interacting, okay? We're going to be interacting. Y'all going to be asking. When I say, hey, look, what's the questions or what's the topics? Instead of y'all being nosy and just watching, interact. To get the most out of this podcast is for the viewers. This podcast is not primarily for me. So the more you guys interact with me, the more you guys talk to me, the better I could give, the more I could give better content and things of that. So my first question, I'm geeking, y'all. My first question says, from my sister, she says, how can we get more merch in Florida? So, y'all, we're actually printing out I'm making new shirts with the Uncomfortable Conversation, shirts that I want to spread out. So I want people to have the merchandise. Yes, everybody knows in my business, I always got my Chase Results shirts on. But guess what? I switched it up today. And I'm going to do my best when I come up to this podcast. We're going to switch it up, y'all. Chef Francis III. Y'all see it. Go holler at my man. He sell merchandise too. And y'all know what's cool? I'm going to show you. Nah, I ain't going to show you. The back of the shirt is sweet too. Y'all go holler at my man. You're going to get y'all right. But yeah, back to the comment. Yeah, we're going to get you. We're going to get that merchandise to Florida. The goal is to get it everywhere. Any place that y'all need, we're going to get it. We're going to get it there for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So wrapping things up. You guys got any questions or comments at the end? I'm gonna answer them. We're gonna tap into it a little bit, and then we're gonna move forward. All right, wrap this thing up in a little bit, but stay tuned, y'all. On the next couple of shows, my goal is to elevate. Every week, elevation. This is the first week when I'm interacting my social network, viewers, and on top of what I got going on. So I'm excited. You know what I mean? So that's how we moving. And that's how we're going to keep crushing. Y'all go subscribe to the Real Uncomfortable Conversation podcast. Y'all go check it out. Go subscribe. I'm going to keep giving y'all content and to make sure that you guys really connect and get what you guys need. And that's how we moving, okay? So y'all make sure y'all go get y'all water. Y'all ain't ready for that. Let me go. Bing. Hey, y'all drink y'all water. Make sure y'all increasing y'all water intake. It's very important. But wrapping it up, y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Make sure y'all tomorrow, finish the night. Make sure y'all wake up. Look, make sure y'all wake up with goals. If you don't have no goals, right, for tomorrow and the rest of the week, before you go to bed, Get you some goals for tomorrow. All right? Make sure you're protecting your energy. You understand what I'm saying? Protect your energy. If the energy ain't like that, you don't need to be around it. It's so important to making sure that you're keeping a positive vibe. You know what's funny? And I'm gonna wrap things up. Look, so I'm always pitching spread positivity like gossip and being positive and positive. But sometimes I'm negative. Sometimes I'm negative. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not it's not the fact that I'm always positive. That's not the count. I do my best to be positive, right? So it was funny because I ain't gonna tell you the situation what happened. But some people call me being negative, right? So while I was being negative, I'm like, look, I ain't always positive. I'm not always positive. I do my best to pitch positivity, but sometimes I'm negative. I am not a robot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not God. Sometimes I mess up. But it was funny. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start hiding when I'm negative, because I could be negative sometimes. Like, I'm a human. You know what I'm saying? So it was funny because the person would not let up. The person was like, no, you're not allowed to have a bad day. You're not allowed. I was like, gosh almighty. All right. Hey, stop playing. Hey, look, somebody say you funny. Hey, so look, check this out. We giving the shirt's coming, y'all. Like I tell everybody, I got you. I got you. We're going to get you right. I got you. People like, where my shirt at? I got you. I got you. We're going to get you right. That's what we're going to get you right. Yup. So another person say, I need virtual training info. Y'all. So I will be doing, so I'll go ahead and say it. So up here, I don't really talk about too much fitness unless it's a fitness day. You know what I'm saying? So I am, we'll talk about fitness a little bit, but for the most part, we keep it, fitness, for it to be talked about, fitness had to be a fitness day, but yeah, we, that virtual situation, we definitely get to that. That's a big fact. So we get into that virtual situation and, be able to connect more people virtually. Even this setup right here, what I got now is an example, that it's cool, y'all. I'm able to, y'all don't see it now, but I'm able to see, my laptop, baby. I got the screen and the big old TV in the back, so I can see all y'all stuff. It's dope, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm excited about this, y'all. I've been talking about getting a podcast, but I really didn't put it all together until later. I put it all together. I'm like, hey, look, that's crazy how like sometimes you be having a vision and then you look up and you put everything together and you're like, dang, I got the lights. I went and got the table. I went and got my mic. I went and got my laptop and my, and I got my big screen and all that, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, see, this is another thing, y'all. I'm gonna do my best not to stay off topic, but look, if you really want it, y'all, if you really want it, don't let nobody stop y'all. Go get the stuff. All the people that's talking about they wanted to start a podcast and start a photography business and start this, why aren't you doing it? If you really want to do it, just go do it. That's a big fact. If you hang out with me long enough and you keep chit-chatting about what you want to do, that's not how we move in. That's going to be another topic. I don't like that. Like, keep telling me what you're going to do. You either go do it or you don't. That's why I don't let people tell me they're going to try to do something. You either do the thing or you don't. It's just that simple. You understand what I'm saying? So if you believe in anything that you want to do and your goals and your passion, put that money up. Words don't pay the bills. You got to put that action to it. Go grab the stuff that you want to go grab, set it up, and see where it goes. Just jump. Just start putting it together and see where it goes. So I'm excited. So y'all keep supporting. Y'all go subscribe to The Real Uncomfortable Conversation. The Real Uncomfortable Conversation podcast. Don't forget that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. And that's how we moving, y'all. Don't forget my man, Chef Francis III. Go check him out. Facebook, Instagram. He up there. Ask for one of his hot dogs. I'm telling y'all. Tell him Dre sent y'all. Whoop. Been wearing the shades all day. I like these shades, y'all. Low-key, I be getting my shades from 7-Eleven. I get my shades from 5 and Below. That's how I shop, y'all. I go to 7-Eleven. I'm not going to tell you what I get at 7-Eleven. Honey buns. But I get the shades, too. So, look, back at that. Y'all have a nice day. Y'all finish your day. Make sure y'all wake up with goals. Make sure y'all wake up with a plan. Y'all execute. Go subscribe to The Real Uncomfortable Conversation podcast. That's how we moving. Y'all have a nice night.